Morning all. I'm fortunate because there's no one else on this bus, so I can do a vlog. This is the last time you will see me like this, because I'm going to have a haircut. So I thought I would tell you the story of my hair. I'm being quite quiet because I'm not sure if the bus people downstairs can hear me, because there are people downstairs. Anyway, so for the longest time I had a standard army shave haircut. No, actually, let's go even further back than that. My grandma used to cut my hair, like since I was 4. She would cut it, and then once she had finished cutting my hair, she'd leave it in the bottom of the garden for the birds to make a nest out of, and then the birds would bring me back toys. The theme of the toys was vehicles from the construction industry, so I had things like a bulldozer, a large crane, a digger, JCB thing. There's people getting on the bus. Just give it a second. Just wait a second. I think we're safe. Okay, so yeah, I would get a toy from the construction industry every time I had my haircut, and it was amazing. And that happened for a long time. And then when I got to high school, people used to bully me because I had bad haircuts, because my gran did them, obviously. They called it a mum cut, even though obviously my mum didn't cut my hair, it was my grandma who did it, duh. So then I told everyone that my grandma used to cut hairs in the Navy during the war, and then that was okay for a bit, for like another 2 years. I could still get my hair cut, but I didn't get toys anymore, unfortunately. Then around year 9, I used to start going to this fashionable hairdressers called Blades in Droylsden, which is a town near me, where all the cool kids went, all the bullies. And I kept getting number 3s and number 2s. My brother got a number 1 once, and I got that for the longest time possible. I quite liked it. I liked fitting in with the crowd. I used to go to the snooker hall, used to play football. It was alright for a bit, blended in. But then things started to happen. I started to look anonymous. I didn't like my anonymous hair, I didn't fit it. I wanted something else, I wanted to be something different. So it was around the summer of year 10 that my friend Robert Walker observed that I looked like a person in our class called James Dyson. And James Dyson was a dickhead, but a very low-level dickhead. He wasn't one of the upper echelons of dickheads who would actually, beat people up or start fires and riots in school, or murder people or just never come in. He was a very middling dickhead, so he would hang around with that crowd, but his grades were bad but not horrific. He got D's and C's. He wasn't a bully. He was generally an okay guy, I suppose, but he tried to be a dickhead, and he just wasn't very good at being a dickhead. So we sort of pegged him as this very average dude, and I didn't like having exactly the same hair as him. We did look very similar at that point, and that's when I decided to grow my hair. Now this coincided with my discovery of music and ladies in the life. So my friend Tom Charnock, who was really cool at the time because he grew quicker than everyone else and he had a full beard in year 7, he had a girlfriend, and we thought the key to this was the fact that he had long hair that was straightened. So I thought, I'm going to grow my hair, I'm going to straighten it. So that's what the original intention of growing my hair was, so I could straighten it. This happened at Christmas year 11. I got my hair cut at Blaze for the final time, hated it. Really hated it, so I covered it up with a Christmas hat, went to play snooker, covered in a Christmas hat, went to play bowling with myself and the Charnock family, including Tom's, covered in a Christmas hat, and I decided that I would grow it from that point on. That was the 23rd of December, probably 2008. So that's the day that all changed for me. So yeah, from that point on it grew, it got a bit fluffier, a bit moppier. Mr. Exall in year 11 at the end said I had a bit of a mop on my head. and then sort of towards the start of year 12, 6-1, it became fluffy and then floofy and then later just plain boingy. It grew to the length that it was sort of known as now, really, as my trademark hands-on hair. And it's been like that for a while. I thought, I wouldn't get it cut because I didn't want to, cut out my brains or something like that. I thought I'd just keep it the same through my GCSEs, my A-levels, I did well in it. I kept it the same through university because, people knew me as the person with curly hair. Perhaps I was unsure in my own identity and my hair stood in for me. My hair was a signifier. Derrida. Where is the signified though? That's the question. Did the hair signify anything? Was it an empty signifier? Am I an empty signifier? And that's why today I've decided to get my hair cut. Not also just because of that, it's because I went to a prom in year 13 and I wore a suit and I sat next to my girlfriend Chloe and we had a picture taken where my hair is just all nice and floofy, dropping down the side of a cool tuxedo I rented for £46 from Debenhams. And today I'm going to a Christmas ball at work. So I've done college, I've done university, 4 years of it, and now I'm at a Christmas ball for a major supermarket corporation HR offices. I'm going to buy a suit later today, but my hair's exactly the same, and Chloe's got her hair since. She has very, very nice sort of pixie cut, very short hair, extremely short actually, a lot shorter than mine. But my hair is exactly the same, and I was just a bit scared of getting exactly the same picture that I got on prom night of me with the floofy curly hair falling down the side of a suit, empty signifier, death, everything falling apart basically. So that's why I've decided to get my hair cut. I am now going to my good friend Joe Ciccarillo's barbershop. Joe Ciccarillo is the father of Alex and Robert Ciccarillo, two personal friends. He's also the father of Lucia Ciccarillo, who's their sister. She's one of the best young female football players in the UK. She's probably going to play for England at some point, unless she chooses to play for Italy, because she has Italian descent through Joe, because obviously he's not called Joe, he's called Giuseppe, and Ciccarillo, that's an Italian name. So she could choose to play for Italy as well, but she probably will play football on an international level. But anyway, he's going to cut my hair. Me and Joe have a funny relationship because we have the same name for starters. He's quite small. My dad calls me Big Joe and calls Joe Little Joe, and I don't like it when he calls me Big Joe, so I call him Fat Dave, but it's not stopped him. But yeah, Joe always cuts my hair. He cuts it for free because, like I say, he's a good family friend. I think he's always wanted to shave it off completely, like a bald thing. I think he would really like to do that. The first time I got my hair cut by him, he laughed at me for absolutely ages because I ran off upstairs crying because it was really short. Obviously it grew back, dead quick anyway. But yeah, so we're nearly at Ashton now. Just show you out the window. Lovely Ashton. Can't see it.